Today I'm gonna be showing you how I will make beats for Yeat's upcoming album 2093.
I live in 2093.
So let's get right into it. I already got the melody made, but here's what everything sounds like together. I started off with his synth from Serum. So for mixing, I just added an OTT, and then I added an EQ, and then another EQ. The next thing I did was copy the synth and lay down these notes. It sounded kind of boring, so I added a looperator preset, which sounds like this. And then for mixing, I just added the same effects I had on the other synth. The next thing I added was this lead. And like the other synth, it sounded kind of boring, so I threw on a looperator preset and it sounds like this. And then for mixing, I just did some EQing. The next thing I added is my favorite part of the loop, and it's this lead. So for mixing, I added a decapitator and then just some EQ. The last thing I added was this synth, which really glues everything together and gives the loop a lot more power to it. For mixing, I just threw on a OTT and then just some EQing. For extra details, I threw on this texture. But I put the volume down a lot just so it was more in the background and you couldn't really hear it. Another detail I threw in was this riser. It's from a one-shot kit that I'm working on, but it sounds like this. That's it for the loop. Let's check out what we did for the drums. The first thing I started off with were these hats. From there, I added this clap/snare. Then I added these open hats. So for the open hat I copied, I went into the little toolbar here. Here you can decide how fast the delay will hit, and here how often it will hit, and here the volume of the delay. And this is what the final product would sound like. The next thing I added was this snare roll. The next thing I added was this 808. And then the last thing I added was a kick, just to give some of the 808 notes some more emphasis. A neat trick you can do is not putting the kick necessarily on a C, but a couple notes down like A or A sharp, just to check if it hits harder there with the 808. But that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. I'm uploading every other Monday, so make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with new content. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.